Here's what to expect during your first flight lesson. Your first flight lesson is not a test, and you're not actually expected to know anything. Here is what it actually looks like. So I'm Zach. I'm a commercial pilot, training to be a CFI. And when I do start teaching, this is how I'm going to structure my first lesson with all of my students. When you first arrive, we are going to sit down and go over some basics, usually stuff like what we're planning to do in the air, the weather, whether it's even okay to go out and fly, and we'll just get a basic understanding of what's going on in the weather, and just a few safety points, making sure we have our documents, making sure we did our weight and balance for the plane, and we'll walk through that together. Then I'm going to walk you out to the aircraft, and we're going to do a pre-flight. I'm going to show you where the checklist is, and we're going to go through the checklist line by line, and we're going to make sure that everything is good to go on the plane. Remember, you're not expected to know everything. You're just expected to be there and learn, and I'm going to help you through it. Once we're sitting in the plane, we're going to get the engine started following the checklist. It's a straightforward procedure. Again, everything here, I'm going to walk you through it. And then you're going to do something for the first time. You're going to steer with your feet. The plane is controlled with steering with the feet. The yoke is only used in the air and for crosswind correction when you're on the ground, but you do not use it to steer the plane on the ground. So it will be a learning curve right off the bat to learn how to steer with your feet, but you can pick it up pretty quickly, and we will walk through it and practice it. Then we'll make our way to the run-up area, and we will make sure the plane is operating and running properly and efficiently. Once we're done with that, we're going to perform a takeoff, and I'm going to let you do the takeoff, and I'm going to walk you through it. Once you're in the air, we'll try some straight and level flight and maybe a few gentle turns. Remember, it's not a performance test. It's just getting comfortable with the controls. And if you're doing well, then I'm going to talk you through landing the plane. I'll take over controls if necessary, but my goal is to let you land the plane by yourself, even if it's a hard landing. I want you to be able to go home at the end of the lesson and go home to your family and friends and tell them that you flew the plane all by yourself. That is my ultimate goal. Most students overthink their first lesson, but remember, you are not being graded. You're just being introduced to flight. The first lesson is all about learning the feel of the aircraft, not impressing anybody, even me. So if you have your first flight coming up or just finished it, drop a comment. Let me know how it went. What were you most nervous and most excited about? Look forward to hearing from you.